Okay, I think we're live. What's up, guys? Excuse my tardiness, excuse my angles. Me and Daniel just got brand new monitors and shit, so like I think I'm live now. I don't know. I think I've been live this whole time, but I just got new monitors and stuff, so things are still a little bit new to me. It took me a little bit to set up, but what is up? I see everybody. Let me just change this to live chat. What is up, Aisha? I see you, Pietro, Frankie. It's electric. What's up, guys? Sorry, I am a little late. Sorry. Mm. Sorry, I am a little late. I had to refigure out how to maneuver this whole thing. So today I'm gonna get right on into it. I don't want to drag it on too much because I do have like a lot of stories, and I kind of like dedicated myself. I'm like, we're gonna get some of these old ones out, like these long old ones. So I'm not gonna be spending too much time doing small talk in the beginning, but shout out to our moderators. It's Destiny Action. Thank you, Destiny. Got a little arm cramp. But we got her down, Thank you. Shout out to everybody. I see you guys starting to funnel in more. What's up, everybody? Shout out to Sippy. So yeah, I'm about to just get right on into this shit because I'm ready to get going. I'm gonna give you guys a little something funny. Let me do my little disclaimer for anybody who is not familiar with the segment. Oh, before I get going, congrats to Action. Talking about your boy who is having twins? Are you having twins? God damn. I've been noticing a lot of people have been having twins. Yes, okay, you're having twin girls. I don't know what it is, but like everybody is having twins right now. I don't know if it's because a lot of people are waiting a little bit later to give birth, and I saw like this study that like the later you wait, the more likely you are to have like twins and triplets and stuff. Like I don't know what's going on, but everybody is having like sets of twos and sets of threes. Like it's really exciting. It's crazy. Shout out to Jessie. Thank you for the donation. She says, I love you, girl. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. You guys know donations are not like mandatory here, but I always appreciate them. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's having babies right now. Like that must be so exciting to just be so, I don't know, optimistic about helping somebody build a new life and like not focusing on all the fucking shittiness going on right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, right? Like, oh my God. He says, I'm having twin girls and I started a new job on Monday. Well, congrats. It looks like you have a whole bunch of positive stuff going on. I hope everybody else in the chat can like grasp onto this a little bit of good luck, positivity, action got going on. But I'm going to get into it. I'm going to start. For all of my people that do not know me, hey, my name's Naja, aka the Voodoo Child, and this is a Tribe T segment. This is a live segment. That's why you get this lovely webcam quality. And it's basically when you guys send in advice, you want to have a good kiki, you need some advice, or you just need a girl talk, or you just need people to talk to. We're here. And yeah, feel free to join in every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the live chat. The live chat is always freaking lit. Okay, the live chat is lit as hell. It's over here, right? Because I'm over here pointing. It should be over here when this is uploaded. But just remember, guys, like, you guys cannot get into the live chat when the live is over, and you cannot see the live chat until the live has processed. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, just in case anybody does want to submit a Tribe T. You are more than welcome to. The email is in the description below, and we do have some open slots now because we're getting into 2020. I mean, it's pretty much almost what, August. I mean, shit, cry me a river, bitch. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's just what we got going on. Before we get started, I just wanted to tell you guys something funny I saw in my inbox when I was looking for like the Tribe Teas to read for the day. So y'all are about to die laughing. So the title of the Tribe Tea was originally called Avenging the Diego Name, right? So the whole email, and I was only curious because I noticed they had sent me 2 emails, and y'all know me, I do not read all of my emails. You get what I'm saying? Like, until I'm in front of you guys. So I'm like skimming it, and I noticed she sent me another email, and like the whole email is just talking about how, my Diego is fucking great, and he's not on no trifling. I'm reading her words verbatim. He is not on no trifling bullshit like the other ones. I hope this shit, it doesn't give you too many unnecessary details, but I just love me some Diego. And yeah, that's pretty much, she was just trying to tell me how much she was feeling Diego. And this was in October of 2019. And then she hits me up in November of 2019 saying, LMAO. Just kidding, bitch. She said, LMAO, don't read this shit, sis. I was wrong with the T. Wrong. I was wrong, girl. Jesus, Revenge of the Diegos, right? Hold on, we got some donations. I need to read some of these. I'm over here just running my fucking mouth. But yeah, she tried to avenge the Diegos, but a Diego is going to Diego, and he just had to do him. Just trying to says, wish me luck on my job interview on Friday, y'all. Yes, all of the good luck, blessings go to anybody out there looking for a job right now. It is hard. Like, good luck on your interview on Friday. Rabbit Raccoon just donated $4.99 with like a cute ass little sticker. I love these little stickers, bruh. I feel like a little ass kid, but I love those little stickers. Mark says, positivity. I never met her, but everything's decent. I can't complain. How was your day, Naja? My day was pretty good. I actually got my ass up and actually made myself some breakfast for once, like with tons of proteins and shit. I'm trying to get on my muscle building grind now that I lost my weight. So, you know, trying to meal plan it out, you know, something. Thanks for asking, you know. But yeah, who else? Oh, Action said just blessing the chat. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get into this shit because I just needed y'all to hear that Diego. I just needed y'all to hear the little Diego snippet because y'all, that shit had me dead. Like, cause at first I was really about to read it, but then I was like, wait a minute. She said JK. Oh my god, where's my water? Fuck, I got lipstick on my damn. Dude, this webcam makes my tattoos look so fucking like a sticker or something. Like, let me stop being weird. And let's get into it. This first story is a little lengthy. That's why I kind of wanted to read it first, because I know sometimes I get a little tired towards the end of the stream, and those long stories kind of just like throw me off. So I'm gonna do the long story first. Okay, so it's called Tribe Tea. I could really use the tribe's help, but warning, adult content, adult tea, adult content, adult tea, you've been warned. Okay, so hey Naja, hey Tribe, my name is Taylor, and before this craziness starts, I'd like to say I love your videos, and I found your channel when you posted your nipple piercing video, and I loved it, and I've been subscribed ever since. Well, thank you for still kicking it. I hope you're still sticking around today. Hold on, let me fix my chat so that it could be up to speed the way I want it to. Okay, bet. So when I was 5, okay, so she said this possibly could be a triggering story because there is domestic violence and mental health issues, but while I'm reading, I'm going to try my best to, like, filter it out, if that makes any sense. So she says, when I was 5 or 6, my mom met this man, I will call him Floppy Disk, who swept her off her feet with love and affection, but right off the bat, I knew I did not like him. So basically, she said she told her mom that she did not like this guy, but her mom ignored her feelings, and ever since her mom left her dad, this dude, basically she said everybody who she has been with after her dad has been abusive. That's what she's basically trying to say. So she couldn't really deal with all that environment. I mean, she's a kid. So she wanted to go back to her grandmother's house because her mom wanted to move in the abusive boyfriend. So her mom's still lying to everybody, saying she's not getting hit on and all this stuff. One night he was over there jacked up on Mountain Dew and got mad when I got sick. And this is really hard to read. Like, this is really hard to read. I know you said this is adult tea. Are you an adult for real? Yeah, you're an adult for real. I don't know. Maybe you sent this in from your phone or something, but this is a lot. So hold on, I'm skimming this. Let me skim this real quick. Okay, I just skimmed it, so this way I could tell her story, but in the same way I'm not going to be making anybody feel uncomfortable. So basically what happened is her dad, her and her mother and her father separated, and ever since her mom and her dad separated, her mom tends to go for a certain type of guy, and that is a Mountain Dew drinking, woman beating ass guy. And she's moved to her grandmother's house, she's moved to different places, but and it just still goes on. Apparently she has a younger brother in this situation. But after a while, there was a climax point where she basically had enough, and she jumped on this dude and started like beating his ass. But she ended up passing out because she's asthmatic, and she ended up being in the hospital. And while they were in the hospital, of course, once you go to the hospital, the police have to be involved. And oh, and excuse me, it was a little sister. So ever since the police got involved, bro is like, the dude that her mom was dating that she attacked, he's trying to be on some like I've changed shit, but his actions are not showing for his words. So now I'm gonna read what she is saying, because she kind of went into some detail. So now I'm gonna say what she had to say after that story. She says, I was and this all happened when she was like 12, 13. So she says she was diagnosed from PTSD from the whole experience, and I have severe depression and anxiety. Anyways, the reason I'm asking for advice is that he started drinking again and getting violent with my mom again. My grandma, even his mom and stepfather and I have tried to get them to separate for good, but my mom won't leave. I have no idea how to get through to her, and I am so scared to leave her and my siblings alone with him. Has anyone else dealt with something similar? P.S. There is some happiness in this story. I am married to an amazing man who is nothing like Floppy Disk, the guy that is with her mom. I also have another brother and sister on my father's side. Also, as of today, I got a new job, so things are looking up for me at least. Thanks for reading this book of mine. I also have funny stories and stories about my horrible life choices as a teenager. I also attach some photos of the day my husband and I got married. And my brother and sister. Oh my god, that's your brother, dude. Your brother looks like, oh my god, they're so adorable. It's so weird to see like kids of today, because it's like they're dressed like little e-boys and e-girls, but they're like 10. Like, it's so weird. Oh my god. But this is what I would say to you. Where are your siblings' fathers at? Like, do you guys all have the same father? Like, first and foremost, exactly, Aisha. First and foremost, I'm sorry you even had to go through all of that. Like, that is traumatizing to constantly see your mother getting beat on. Unfortunately, it's not an uncommon situation for a lot of us to grow up in certain circumstances like that. And that shit it could be traumatic. It can fuck up the way you move in your own relationships. Like, it could be fucking bad. My thing is, though, is your mom is a grown-ass woman. You're grown now. Like, your mom's been dealing with this for all of your life, and a big portion of hers, you know. I wouldn't focus so hard on saving your mom as much as I would try to get those kids out of that house, but at the same time, keep them out of the system. Because I know just as much as everybody, I'm a big sister too. I know it's peaches and rainbows to think that, you know, you could be a guardian to your younger siblings and shit like that, but it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But at the same time, you do not want your siblings in the system, because that's a whole other type of mess. Like, if maybe your grandma could take care of them, or maybe you could contact their father. Like, if you guys share the same father, like, there needs to be something going on for the kids. Like, I'm so sorry, but your mom's grown. Like, you get what I'm saying? She's grown. It's so unfortunate that that's happening to her. But right now, there are kids that need to be put first. You were not put first as a child, and it doesn't seem like your siblings are either. What do you guys have to say about this in the chat? KQD says, really though, just getting the kids out of the house, maybe even filing for legal guardianship. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you and your husband got it like that, like, if y'all are good and you know that you could pass like CPS checks and all that shit, and you know you could drive your siblings to school and like if you know that you are able and you are willing, definitely do it. But if you know that you could possibly run the risk of seeming unfit and putting your siblings in the system, don't do it. Um, but no, her siblings are not 18. Her siblings look around the ages of like 13 and maybe 13, maybe 14 to 12, in that age bracket range. Like they're it's going to be a while until they're 18. That's what I'm saying. Like make sure that you could actually do it, because it's going to be a minute. You're probably going to be their parent for what, like 8 years. Like as well as a sibling, you know? What else, you guys? Latoria said, definitely worry about the bro and sis. Mama is grown. She can make her own choices. She knows what she's doing. Ricky said, I'm so tired of people having kids just to pass on generational trauma. Right? Like, fuck. Jeez. Chelsea said, just take them. Michelle says, protect the kids at all costs. Action says, plus kids are seeing, hold on, y'all typing fast today. Plus the kids are seeing that as a normal relationship in her mom's house, and it's not healthy. Right. That's the main thing that I was like concerned about. Mina says the mom seems to have attachment issues staying with an abusive partner. She's not thinking about how her kids will be affected. And the fact that one of her children already is affected. I mean, shit. Like, honestly, yeah, I know, Alma. Like, it's not like the siblings are like little, but it's different from when you have like, for example, my situation right now, I'm 4 years older than my brother, right? There have been situations where if my brother would have got kicked out the house, he could have lived here and I wouldn't have cared, because I'm like, dude, you're like 2 steps to graduating and going to college and not even, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's different when it's that. Like, her brother and sister are still in middle school and elementary school. Like, they're not out the door whatsoever. Like, she would have to take care of them for some time. Like, puberty, dating, prom, like, it's not no easy little thing. They're not puppies, girl. They're kids. They're tweens, if anything. Like, Essence said, it's hard to be a sibling that's a guardian because you have to act as a parent, but you're not a parent. If you feel the need to step in, please do. That's pretty much how I feel about it, to wrap it up. But yeah, that is so fucked up. I'm glad that you're in a better place and that you have a loving and respecting husband that isn't doing any of the shit that floppy disk is doing to your mom with his trifling ass. And yeah, that shit is just a mess, bro. I'll be fucking damned. I am so much like, it's crazy. I was talking to my dad about this, I think like last year, about how like there are 2 types of people that were abused as kids. Like, there's one type that goes on to be abusers themselves, and then there's the other type that will, you know, be protective and stuff. And then he also said that there are 2 types of abused kids that turn out to be parents. And one of those is the overprotective parent that, you know, always needs to know what's going on because they're scared their kid's going to get snatched. And then they have the other parent that may have been abused, but they're like, well, if I am too overprotective, I could push my kid away. And so it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. All that trauma and shit that be having as a kid, it's a lot. And it does come onto your kids and shit and your parenting styles and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna move on to this next story. But if any of you guys have any advice for her, let her know in the comments below if you have any advice. If any of you guys have ever had, if any of you guys are an adult sibling and you have little kid sisters and little kid brothers, have you ever been in a situation like that? Give her some advice, give her some resources or anything that you might have to help her out. But I'm moving on to this next story. This next story is called Young Mom Tired of Baby Daddy. Oh my god, I forgot I had on fucking makeup. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I need some more water. Y'all, I got all this technology over here. This is kind of dangerous. One of these days. One of these days. Oh no, my eyelash. Ugh. Okay. Does anybody else make weird faces when they fuck with their eyelashes? Okay. Here we go. Young mom tired of baby daddy. Hey Naja, my name is Sarah and I am a mom to a beautiful baby boy, and I am writing this email because my boyfriend and I have been having a lot of problems for a while and I honestly just need to vent. I'll call him Chris for the sake of the video. Oh, I got the hiccups now, bitch. Mr. Chris. Chris and I started seeing each other July 2017. Our relationship got super serious when I got pregnant. 5 months. 5 months. 5 months into the relationship. Damn. I know y'all family was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa there. After having my son, I have changed a lot. I deal with PPD and PPA a lot now. What is PPD and PPA? I'm about to look this up. What does that mean? What is that? What does that mean? Can y'all help me? What does it mean? What is PP, what does it mean? She said, I deal with a lot of PPD and PPA a lot, and now my sex drive is non-existent on top of other things. What does that mean? Oh, postpartum depression and postpartum anxiety? Okay. Everybody else was telling me that shit was, I kept seeing PPE online, like, you know, the breathing machine, like, okay, postpartum. Thank y'all. I'm the worst with acronyms. So, a few months ago, we moved into my in-laws' house to save some money because my parents were charging us rent and I wasn't working for a really long time. The move was super hard on me because I am extremely close to my whole family, and Chris's family is really awkward to be around. They don't talk to me, and they never helped me with the baby until recently because I started working. Now, I don't think it's cool that they're giving you a cold shoulder. I don't think it's cool, but the reason why they're awkward to be around is because you only knew their son for 5 months and then got pregnant. Like, you're still a stranger to them. Like, so I would take the awkwardness with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm just trying to imagine, like, if my brother was fucking a girl that I, like, never even met or, like, I didn't even know like that, and then 5 months later, he's freaking, what's it called? Oh, I keep forgetting that y'all have a delay with the chat. What are y'all trying to tell me? Y'all keep being like, look at the screen, look at the screen, look at the screen. And I'm like, bruh, y'all already told me that it meant postpartum. Like, what more do you want me to do? Like, I see it. I keep forgetting there's a delay. But no, yeah, like, honestly, I'm trying to think, like, if it were me and, like, my brother just came home with, like, another chick, if it was only 5 months, I've never met her, like, I would be kind of confused, too. Like, I would feel kind of awkward, too. So, I mean, sure, you talking about they never helped me with the baby until recently because I started working and blah, 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 but I don't blame them. I mean, it's an awkward situation, you know? It's an awkward situation. So, they don't talk to me and they never helped me with the baby until recently because I started working. Both the mom, 55 I think, and his old ass sister, 40. So the mom had her at 15. That's the only way that makes sense, right? That still don't sound right. That still don't feel right to me. Like, that's, I don't know. That math is a little weird to me because I don't know. Maybe, y'all. But they like to joke around about my son having an attitude because of my side of the family, even though they don't even talk like that at all, etc. His family is just super irritating and disrespectful. I mean, I do think that that's not cool because they have not met your family. I'm not gonna lie. Some people in my families have said little things like that, where like when there's a baby born, they'd be like, "Oh, you acting hard headed just like your mama," or "Oh, look at you." Like when babies cry, I'd be like, "Look at you talking all that shit just like your daddy." Like I don't know. It's usually a playful thing, but because y'all have not established any type of shit, then yeah, I could see how that could be disrespectful. Like I'm not. Let me know in the comments if any of y'all people ever played around like that. Like I've definitely seen that go on in my family and with my homegirls' families and stuff like that. Like usually it's a kiki and a joke. Like look at her being hard headed just like her mama. Like, but if you're not cool with them people, then yeah, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I feel you on that, girl. I feel you on that. And then especially when it's like I could feel you how you do kind of feel alone because it is so new and you haven't established the family yet. So it's kind of like you and your baby versus the house type shit, and it's like she's the only one with your blood in there. So I feel it. Like I see how it's awkward, but at the same time, yo, people kind of forced your hand to leave there, you know. So it just is what it is. Um, yeah. That's what Action said. Yeah, he said, I have a family like that. They joke around, but y'all didn't have time to get cool with each other before the baby, right? So, I've brought it up to my boyfriend so that he could talk to them like I do whenever there's a problem with my family. But all he says is that I complain too much. Every time we argue, he calls my. Whoa. Every time we argue, he calls my mom out her name. He calls her a stupid bitch. I will tell you one thing. Even when I've been mad at my mom, even if Daniel has never called my mom out her name, bro, or any women in my family, even when we're just talking, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, bro, I don't even care. Like, I could be talking the most shit about my people, bro. Do not talk shit about my people, period. Like, don't do it. Oh, hell no. Hell no, bro. It bothers me because I've never disrespected him or any of his family despite how annoying they could be. He complains about me being out too much. But literally every time I go anywhere, it's either to visit my mom or to take my son to play places so he doesn't grow up watching movies and playing video games like Chris dumbass did. Y'all gotta wrap it up. I know your baby is a blessing. Y'all need to wrap it up though out there. This is why you wrap it the fuck up, because when you don't know people like that and then you end up having babies with them, shit like this happens. She like, man, my baby is not about to turn up like Chris old dumbass frying her little head with the TV. Like, oh my God. The most recent argument literally started out of nothing. Long story short, he wanted me to leave because I wasn't home. So I came in to pick up a few things, and then I started to have a breakdown because I don't want my son to grow up in a broken home. So Chris came in the car and started telling me that I need to build a relationship with his Whoa, he has a list. Whoa, he has a list. He said, you need to. Y'all ready for the list? This is what Chris wants y'all to do. He said, you need to build a relationship with my family. You need to learn how to cook. And you need to have sex when I want to have sex. Period. That's what he wants. Not once was the baby mentioned. All he wants is for you to be cool with his people. Learn how to cook. Basically, he wants you to be cool with his people so that you could learn how to take care of him so you could have two babies at once. That's the vibe that I am getting. The Chris manifesto, right? This is what Chris would like. Mind you, she just popped a baby out. She's the only one really doing shit. Like, and she working now, and she's still the main person taking care of the baby. All right, Chris. Meanwhile, when we lived at my parents', he was never made to feel uncomfortable or anything, and everyone would converse with him. I felt forced to have sex with him multiple times, and when I tell him it makes me uncomfortable, he gets mad. He thinks that just because we're together, I don't have a reason to feel uncomfortable when I'm forced to have sex. A lot of guys don't get that shit. I don't know why, but a lot of guys don't get it. A lot of guys don't get like, okay, yeah, we might be in a relationship, but like if I say no, it still means no, even though we're in a relationship. So I definitely feel where you're coming from. Plus you have postpartum. Plus you just had a baby. Like, bro, you just had a whole fucking human being come out of your vagina hole. Like, you could wait, Chris. You could wait, Chris. Like, the audacity. The audacity. The fucking audacity. Anyways, things escalated and I was just telling him that I was gonna leave. Period. Like, I was just gonna leave and I was trying to go inside the house to get my son and he yanked the keys out. Oh, hell no. He yanked the keys out of my hand and shoved me, telling me to get back in the fucking car. And that I wasn't gonna take our baby. I started shaking because he has never gotten physical with me and he tried to play it off like he did it to get my reaction, which is obviously BS. Like, right, you just had a baby. What are you doing? I ended up staying here, but we still keep having little arguments about everything. It's hard for me to leave because I don't have a job and it's really hard for me to leave my baby with anyone. And I don't want my baby to grow up in a broken home. But at the same time, I don't want any of my kids to see this type of relationship. And I think it's okay. Any advice would help. Thank you. Love you in your videos. Girl. Mind y'all, the mom's not mad. The mom's not mad. I saw somebody was like, why is the mom mad when she had a baby at 15? The mom's not upset. The mom just is not the girl's cup of tea. And I really do have a feeling that I just wish he would have never shoved you, because it would have been so much easier for me to give you advice. But the fact that he shoved you towards the end, I don't like that. Because before you said he shoved you, I was just going to let you know, like, hey, you guys kind of just met. You and your baby daddy just met. And you just did a lifelong decision with each other. And you have postpartum. And there's also a chance that not only the unfamiliarity, but because of your mental issues right now from just having a child, could be playing into why you guys are butting heads or why there is such miscommunication. And I really do feel like once you did get out of postpartum, like, there would be a pocket of like being on the same page in the future. But he put his hands on you, bro. And like, even though he didn't close fist punch you in the face, like, he still put his hands on you. He tried, and the reason for him putting his hands on you was to emit control and to get you to do what he wanted you to do. So that's why I don't like, and like, I really just would not be in a relationship with him, girl. And like, honestly, you guys know me. When there's kids involved, I never tell people to just fucking dip. You get what I'm saying? I never tell people to just fucking dip when there's kids involved. But in situations like this, where it's like your baby daddy, you didn't even really know him anyway either, like, y'all might as well just do co-parenting type of thing. Because what doesn't make sense to me is, why are both of you moving from house to house? Like, why were both of you living at your parents and then both of you living at his parents? Why don't both of y'all go live in your own fucking homes and co-parent and take care of the baby? Like, I doubt your parents would be charging you rent. I'm pretty sure they're charging you rent because your whole family was in there. You, your baby, and your new boyfriend, your baby daddy. That's a little family. Of course, that family needs to pay rent. I have a feeling if y'all just live individually and co-parent, things would be much easier. I don't think y'all should be in a relationship. And I don't think that children are mistakes. But y'all child was definitely not planned. So I'm going to need y'all to do a little bit more planning now. You get what I'm saying? And not try to just force a relationship. Because you could still have that family that you've always wanted with somebody else. With the same child. You get what I'm saying? But, let me see. Because I saw some donations in here. Let me see. Oh, I don't know where they went anymore. Oh, here we go. Morgan said, This is what happens when you meet someone and play house when you barely know them. Yep. Imagine being pregnant and asking dating questions like your favorite color and hobbies. Girl, you did not know him, right? Mark said, put them Mike Tyson gloves on and get to work, baby girl. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your hands to yourself. Stay in the house. Let me see. VDS says leave. If you love someone, it's supposed to feel amazing, right? But he doesn't want to take care of your child and he doesn't care about you. That's how I feel too. Kay says, don't curse that child with having a childhood he has to recover from, right? Like, that's the same story we just read earlier. Like, it just is what it is. Action says she's stuck with him either way now, co-parenting. Right, that's the T. You're stuck with him co-parenting either way, but you do not have to be in a relationship with him. You do not have to live in his people house. Like, if anything, y'all might need to learn how to be friends first, because this whole relationship thing it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But yes, I do agree with Action. I hope you have left him by now, at least, and you guys are doing a good co-parenting thing, because I just don't like the fact that he pushed you. Jeremiah says the baby daddy is giving me verbally abusive and controlling tease. One thing about it is I'm not a damn slave, period. And I'm not going to be treated like one either, right? Because we didn't hear shit about what his little jobby job was. We just hear about our pregnant sis working. So, what? Exactly, Jelly. We got to stop doing wife behavior for these boyfriends. Got to stop doing it. All right, so here's one, and I actually have pictures, and I'm going to be putting pictures on the screen, so yeah, there's that. If any of you guys have any more advice for the story that I just read, make sure that you go ahead and leave a comment in the comments below so that they can see it later, because, you know, sometimes the people that submit stuff are not in the chat, so yeah. All right, let's get into it. This one has pictures and receipts and shit, and it's called 30-year-old mentally unstable brother, okay? And I see this person in the chat a lot of the times, all right? Y'all, I'm nervous to show y'all these pictures because I don't know the context. Like, I don't know the context of the pictures. So, yeah, let's just get into this. So, sorry if I'm burping a lot. I had a big-ass breakfast for once. I got water on my face. I mean, the highlight is still there, I guess. I don't know why I be acting like I be wearing makeup outside of this house. Like, getting coronavirus for who? Epicenter of the world going outside for what? Like, no. Let me stop. Okay. 30-year-old mentally unstable brother, okay? Hey, Naja, I love your channel, and I appreciate all the hard work you do to make these tribe teeps happen. Happy holidays and New Year if you read this in 2020. I'm going to jump right on in. But I also want to warn you and say that this isn't going to be a real funny one. Oh, shit. Okay. Now I'm scared. All right. So I'm 22. I'm a 22-year-old college student, graduate, living at home while I work and go for my master's. I'm writing in because my 30-year-old brother, Andrew, is causing so many problems to an already troublesome family, and it is affecting my mental health. Well, Andrew needs to grow the fuck up and not stop making his problems his whole family problems. Andrew is 30 years old. Like, he needs to stop. To give a little background, my brother flunked out of college when he was 19. He had 2 failed serious relationships, the second ending in a car crash during an argument, and he just hasn't been the same since the second girlfriend. Andrew seems to only find jobs for a few months and then quits. I really try to mind my business, but it's hard to ignore the fact that he is so lazy that my mom pays for everything and struggles to pay some of her own bills. I'm talking about he doesn't pay rent, and she pays his car note and legally owns the car because the last one he got repoed because he didn't pay his payments. So basically, your brother is just a kidult. He's basically just drifting through fucking life because he had 2 bad experiences or a few bad experiences, and now he's just giving up. I mean, bro, you are too old for this shit, but you're too young to be feeling like your time clock's running out. Like, I'm gonna need you to get your ass up, go shave your face, take a shower, brush your teeth, and go out into the fucking world and go and do something, because you're not 50, you're not 80, like you're 30. Like, come on now, you too old for this, but you're not old enough to be having these fucking crisis moments. Like, right, KK, you need to go to therapy, sir. Like, so he is so lazy that he hasn't even paid the $35 to get his inspection sticker for his current car. It's basically like the registration. So my mom took the keys but gave them back after he claimed to have a job interview. I ignored his money issues at first, but now it's getting out of hand. I recently went vegetarian, but I eat 80% vegan, and he eats everything in the fridge and pantry. So he still lives at home with y'all. Okay, I thought he was your people were paying rent for him at like another apartment. So he's living in the house. Okay. Right. Step brother says enter the chat, boats and hoes. That's what it's starting to sound like. Like, what is going on here? So, oh my god, I got college debt and I'm a vegan, and vegan vegetarian food is expensive, so who's got time for you eating all my shit? Everything is clearly labeled with my name. Thus, I bought a mini fridge and put it in the storage room in my house so that I could have my own space, and yet he randomly went in there a few days ago to reorganize everything. Both me and my mom were confused because he doesn't even clean his own room in the basement. Oh my god, this is such a cliche. This man is 30, 2 failed relationships, living in his mom's basement, rent free, eating up all the food. This is a cliche, like, to the T. Like, what the hell? Okay, so what the fuck? I'm just so appalled because this is like on top of that, he uses all the dishes in the house and leaves them in the sink until someone else washes them. My dad has hated my brother. Oh, that's fucking sad. My dad has hated my brother since he was a teenager because he is not biologically his, and I am. That's so fucked up. This is why I hate my dad and why there is already pre-existing family tension. Thus, my mom or I have to end up cleaning after Andrew after being exhausted from working all day. So basically, her family dynamic is he is the oldest and he is not her dad's biological child. So her dad treats him a different way. And so to minimize the bickering around the house, they usually, clean up after him or do little shit to minimize the arguing. And it's sad. Like, it's a mess. Like, this is a whole fucking mess. Additionally, I keep being woken up in the morning by the sound of my mom and brother arguing over money, and even the fact that my brother passive aggressively blows out my mom's candles to make her mad is setting me off. Like, I'm constantly on edge and I have to have headphones in all the time to drown it out. Well, fuck, that fucking sucks. Finally, to top it all off, there have been 2 recent red flags that make me worry for his sanity, and I will attach pics of both. Yes, you could show them on camera. So I have the 2 pictures. So this is what they are talking about, because I'm not sure if this is a boy or girl. This is what they're talking about. So they said, I went downstairs to do laundry in the basement. That's where her brother lived, in the basement. And I saw at least she sent this to me. They sent this to me. They saw at least $65,000 sitting on the mini freezer that their mom has in the basement. Are y'all seeing this? So you telling me you living in the basement, you're not paying rent, you're not paying your car registration, you making a mess. And it's not like you have a girlfriend. You're not saving up for a ring, buddy. Like, what are you doing? Like, do you know the audacity? And I'm pretty sure some of y'all in the chat can relate. You know what it feels like when somebody owes you fucking money and you just see them spending shit? It just makes you want to, like, take it out their hand. Like, bitch, fuck you. Like, right. Everybody's like, hold the fuck up. Right. Like, what? So, I initially assumed it was fake, but I sent a picture to the group chat. No, I could tell by looking at that shit. That shit is real. And then even if you want to go a little bit further, you could zoom into it. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This might be fake. This might be fake. This might be fake. Do I have my wallet on me? Look at this. This shit says motion right here at the 50. Bruh, where is my wallet? I don't know. I don't got my wallet on me right now. And I do have other stories I want to get into. And she does have some more receipts. But let me know. Y'all see where it says motion right here. And you know the fake money says motion picture money on it. I don't know. And then this kind of looks papery. I don't know. This might be fake money. This might be fake money. These might be fake. I think this is fake. Because that shit says motion. Like, is that normal? That's what I'm saying. Like, this shit looks a little papery. Like, especially this one right here. If anything, I feel like he put, like, a real money on the top. Because look at how it's crinkling in the middle. And y'all, please do not fucking try to rob me on the street. You will get tased. I do not fucking carry 50s around me. I don't be carrying 50s. But sometimes I do need to break money. And I will have, like, some bills on me. So I just wanted to see, you know. But I really think that this shit is fake. I think it's fake. I think it's fake. Because that just don't make no... I don't know. I think it might be fake. I think it might be fake. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I see in the chat we got some mixed shit. But I think it's fake because if you look up rappers, music videos and shit like that, whenever it says motion picture money, it's fake. Like, it's not real. Usually you can't see the president's face, but usually the president's face will have like a smirk or a smile or something. Right, exactly. King got me excited for nothing. But hold on, we got some more tea. So what else she said? She said, so she assumed it was fake. She sent a picture to her group chat, and everyone told me to tell my mom about it, but I wanted to mind my business. Stupid, I know. Honestly, no, I don't blame you for minding your business. I would have done the same fucking thing. I remember my brother did a little stunt like that when we were younger, and, like, he had, like, a little fake gun, and he would... And, Brad, look... Mind y'all, my brother never took this little fake gun outside the house. Like, it wasn't nothing, like, his life wasn't in danger. But he would do that when he was really small, like, when he was little. He used to put it in the drawer, and he used to act like he was protecting the house. And I used to just be like, that ain't none of my business. Like, but I know if my mom were to know about that, because my mom, like, my mom's side of the family is so, like, liberal. They're so anti-gun. So, like, no, like... I feel you, like, there's just certain things where I was just like, that's not my business. Like, if that's... I just be pretending not to see stuff. I don't know. I feel like that's, like, sibling code. Even if your sibling is, like, a total ass. Like, there's just some things you don't snitch about. Like... Because that money looked fake to me. Like, if I would have seen that money, the fuck? Like... the fuck? So... Then, okay, so she was like... blah, 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 blah. I still haven't gotten an answer for it, but my friend said that he's either selling drugs or hiding money that could help pay bills for my mom, so I should tell her. I still believe the money is fake, so I didn't do anything, and also because I know he has a rap career on the side. Yeah, that's definitely fake money. Okay, he said he has a rap Instagram page, and it could be for a video. That was definitely motion picture money. That shit said MP on it. That's why I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. That shit says MP on it. Motion right here. And then all this shit looks like paper. Like, if your brother raps, definitely that's fake money. And I'm sorry if y'all see my fucking toes. I'm not wearing socks today. But now to the second picture. She said, the second issue is that a few weeks back, I heard some loud noises coming from what I thought was a construction. She thought this was a construction site across the street at night. She thought that they were doing some building at night. And she ignored it. Come to find out, her brother somehow made this... Look at this fucking hole. Look at this fucking hole. This man is 30 years old, y'all. Like, this isn't no teenager. Like, this man is 30 years old with motion picture prop money and a big ass fucking hole in his basement bedroom wall. Like, this is real life. This is real life. Like, she said, come to find out, my brother somehow made a hole in my basement wall as of yesterday and painted his initials over it as if it were a trap house. So he was literally trying to remake like the Atlanta trap house aesthetic. Like, my guy, you don't pay for this house. This is not your house. What is happening? Desiree talk about he's soundproof in the studio. His mixtape was too fire. That shit blew a hole in the wall, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Like, what the fuck? Not Boys in Motion. Not Boys in Motion. Boys, we all know what's in motion. Let me stop. I'm showing my age. Oh my God. We give you a commotion. Okay, so yes, he decided to do this to the wall. I don't know why he decided to do this. I don't know why he decided to do this. So I tried talking to my mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just like, what is this? What is this? Who does this shit? Like, what were you trying to do? So I tried talking to my mom about him, and she revealed that my brother has ADHD and refuses to take medication or see a doctor, and that is why she's being lenient with him. I don't know about ADHD, but I feel like there has to be more to the story, i.e. depression, that I don't know about. My question for the tribe is, 1, how do I get my brother the mental help he needs? And 2, if I can't get him help, how do I get through it until I have enough money to get saved out? Thanks for reading this long-ass email. You're a real one. So, where my water at? I need a moment. Oh my God. Toddy talking about, bruh, ADHD do not do all that. Look, I was about to say, look. Morgan says, how the fuck did your parents not hear? My mom mobbed about right. My mom be getting mad at 2 a.m. when you fucking step on the wrong piece of wood on the floor. You make a creak. Like, I couldn't do this shit in my house. But I'm just okay. I'm gonna answer your questions. 1, how do I get my brother the mental help he needs? It's kind of hard because, for one, your brother is 30 years old and he most likely does not have health insurance. I mean, I really don't think he could be under his parents' health insurance at the age of 30. I really don't think he can be. And yeah, I mean, you kind of need health insurance to get mental health help. This is a tricky one, y'all. And I feel like that's why your parents just gave the fuck up and just let him be in the fucking basement. Because this is some Dr. Phil shit. This is literally, y'all are a Dr. Phil family. I can see y'all on Dr. Phil. My brother is 30 and he wants to be a rapper and he fucking punches holes in the walls and blah, blah, blah. Like, this is definitely a Dr. Phil story, because he does need help. But the fact of the matter is, we live in America. Healthcare is not free. Like, he needs help. He's refusing to take medication. He probably doesn't have ADHD anymore. Like, mental health can change with age. The same way how people can gain mental health issues with age, or lose, or things can evolve. Like, diagnosis can evolve, or maybe one doctor diagnosed you as one thing, but it was a misdiagnosis. Like, there's so many things going on, and I just want you to know, the person that emailed me that's striving towards their masters and stuff, I don't think it's fair for you to try to get your brother's life together. He's 30. If anything, I'm pretty sure he wishes that he could trade spaces with you right now. I'm pretty sure he wishes that he could be that young college kid again that didn't go through all of the hiccups that he went through, because realistically, what he went through was hiccups. And he took hiccups as like life-shattering events. So he does need help. I just don't think you are the one that could give that to him. You get what I'm saying? He needs professional help. Now, number 2, if I can't get him help, how do I go get through it until I have enough saved to move? The best you could do is stay out of this man's basement. I would put a fucking lock on my fridge. Period. You already did the steps you could by having your own fridge and shit like that. In the meantime, maybe try to find a roommate situation, or maybe try to find a close family member that you could live with for the time being. Like, there's all types of little things that you could do. I mean, you've been thugging it out this long. I feel like the main thing you want to know is, like, how do I get him help? But you are just not the one that can help him. Like, you're not. Like, it's weird. Like, he could have childhood trauma that you're not even old enough to remember. That's why I'm saying, like, there's probably things going on that you don't even know about, and it's not your responsibility to do all that. But I would definitely lock up your things. If you have a car, keep some of your things in your car so that it's kind of like always on your person and it's not so easily accessible for him. But please do not let your brother get in your way of your academics, dude. Like, that is so fucking amazing. Like, you're getting a master's degree. Like, come on. Please do not let him fucking get into your shit. Like, that would be so upsetting to me. But what do you guys have to say? Rebecca says start saving a budget, the 50-30-20. Yes, I always recommend the 50-30-20. That's how I saved up to get my first apartment when I worked my full-time job. You do $50 into the, no, not $50. You put 50% of your check toward, it all depends on you, but this is what I used to do. Before I moved out and got my own place, I would put 50% of the check into the savings, 30% of the check for, you know, bills and payments and stuff like that, like little phone bills or whatever I had, and then the 20% into my spending money. Then when, you know, when I did move out, of course those percentiles change, but I always put more money into my savings than I do when it comes to me wanting to buy lashes or buy hair or buy, you get what I'm saying? Like, look it up on YouTube. There are tons of like the 50-30-20 method type videos and stuff like that. I just feel like that works best for younger people, in my opinion, because that's what helped me start saving. But yeah, if you guys have any more advice for her, please leave it in the comments below. I know I've been on here for an hour already, but I do want to get some more stories out. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope you guys aren't bored. I hope you guys are having a good time, because there's a lot going. This next one, I could already tell you. I'm already going to be able to tell you. What, Daniel? What do you want? Bruh. But, yeah, bruh. That job shit is hard right now during coronavirus, bruh. That's all I'm about to say, is these fucking employers are really wilding. But, looking at this title, I could already tell you I'm not going to agree. Like, it's called I Ruined a Man's Life. What should I do? If this has anything to do with cheating, baby girl, you did not ruin his life. He ruined his own fucking life. Like, period. Period. So let's get into it. She says, hey girl, you can call me Jay. I've been watching your videos for a long time and I am a big fan of yours, and I hope you continue to grow your channel and be successful. Well, thank you so much. I love your real name. I'm not going to say your real name, but I have always loved that name so much, and you rarely see people with that name anymore. That's like such a 90s, like 80s name, like along with like Yolanda and stuff like that. Like, I love those names. I don't know why, but I think your name is super pretty. I just want to let you know, even though you want to be called Jay, your real name is very pretty. So she says she needs some advice. So before I graduated, I found a job that I can save some money before I head out to college, and that's when I met this guy named Michael. He is a Cancer and I am a Leo. Girl, you about to run over this man's life. You are about to spit him. You might have ruined his life. I don't know. You are about to spit this man out. You about to chew him up and spit him out, Jesus. Oh my God. First, we were goofy and overall good friends, but after a while, I didn't see him at work. And a couple days after I noticed, my manager told me that he got in a car accident and was in the hospital. Well, shit. I was very shaken by it because I have a fear or a phobia of car wrecks ever since I was a kid. I wanted to contact him, but I kind of brushed it off. Eventually, I did contact him by finding his social media, and I just sent him hey, and he responded saying, "Who is this?" Girl, wait. He responded saying, "Who is this?" And I responded with a laughing emoji and my name. And he said, "Why did you reach out now that I've already been out the hospital?" Aw, and I told him I wanted to hear from him. He told me to keep it 100 and asked me again. I told him that I missed him, and he asked, "Wait, how old are you?" And I said, "I turned 18 in July." And he said, "I'm 36. Jay, how is this going to look to your family if they see that I'm fucking with their daughter who is half my age?" Hold on. Rewind. I thought he was going to be upset because there's a lot to unpack, for one. For one, there's an age gap here. You did not say that. Okay, so that's news. Two, I thought he was going to be upset with you because you did not visit him at the hospital, as in, like, dude, I'm on my deathbed. You did not come to see if I was okay type shit. That's what I thought he was getting at with that. But no, now he's coming at you on some, like, look, sis, we fuck and that's it, but I'm too old for you and there's really no future with this, realistically. Like, wow. Girl, he had a coming to Jesus moment. Literally. He had an NDE and realized, I don't got no business fucking around with this little girl. It's over. Even though you said you turned 18 in July. Yeah, no, he's 36. He had a coming to Jesus moment and realized what I'm doing is dead ass fucking wrong. I do not need to be messing with this little ass girl. Granted, he still needs some type of repercussion, like jail, or watch his ass because he obviously finds teen girls attractive. Watch him. But yeah, I feel like he had an NDE and was like, "Oh nah, this ain't it." So I remember working with him and that he was older with me, but I did not know he was that old. I honestly didn't mind. I started to feel regret about reaching out to him. It pretty much put me back to earth. He gave me his number and I called him. We were on the phone for hours. Why were y'all on the phone? See, this is what I don't like about certain dudes, bro. Like, you just had a near-death experience and you just realized that you were fucking a 17-year-old as a 36-year-old man. You are 20 years older than this girl. 20 years. You are 20 years older than her. 20 years older than her. You almost fucking died. And in that near-death experience, you came to the realization that you having a relationship with this young girl is wrong. So what do? You continue to communicate with her. That's why I said I already saw this title and I already knew I was not going to agree with it. You did not ruin that man's life. He ruined his own fucking life. Whatever the fuck happens to him after this, I don't feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him. And no, and Chelsea, that's a good point. Did you tell him your age? No, she did not tell him his age, but we know what fucking teenagers look like, dog. And if you work there, obviously you've asked around. You know, like, you get what I'm saying? She knew he was older, but she didn't know how old he was. So just the same way how she looked at him and was like, he's for sure older, I know he looked at her and said, I'm like approaching or I'm pursuing a young chick. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not holding it past his ass. So he told me he and his girlfriend broke up and she tried to get a restraining order on him for revenge, even though she cheated on him. Then that's the reason they broke up. After I told him how I felt and that I wanted to date him, he gave me the rundown on how that would not work out for us to each date publicly. Y'all, if any man or woman or whoever tells you that you guys cannot date publicly and you are a younger person, like, please, please, please see that as a red flag. That is a super red flag. If they know they cannot take you out in public peacefully without there being a commotion or without there being like a broad disgust, that's a problem. Like, I told him that I was embarrassed now, and he calmed me down saying there's nothing for me to be embarrassed about. When he said that, it made me feel something. We kept talking for weeks, having intense convos about our past, secrets. while also chatting about our day-to-day life. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I just don't get it when it comes to these type of age gaps. I don't know. Like, what do y'all be talking about? Like, what is there to talk about here? Like, I confessed to him that I was a virgin and I felt really comfortable letting him like do stuff to me. Y'all, he needs to go to jail. He took your virginity, says he needs to go to jail. After talking about it, he said I was okay with this and we started talking about hanging out when we're not busy. Ew. And he also sent me naked pictures. Ew. Ew. After a little time, I noticed a change. I would message him saying, "Hey," when I wasn't busy, and he wouldn't respond until days later. Then we would speak, and he talked about the fact of him going on dates with other women and if it bothered me. I told him it would, and he went back to the reasons why we can't be exclusive. I respected his rules, but I told him he needed to respect mine and not treat me like a dog. Honestly, sis, you're being treated like his little underage sex toy. Like, I really wish that you were mature enough in this time to know what was going on, but unfortunately you weren't, and he knew that and he took advantage of it. Like, this is a mess. So the next night I tried calling him, but he wouldn't respond at all. It didn't go straight to voicemail, he just ignored it. So I messaged him saying what's wrong, and he didn't respond. I got upset and just stopped trying to speak to him. It made me so mad and hurt that I told him most, if not all, my most intimate and dark secrets, and thought of him doing vice versa and opening myself to someone I trusted and cared about, that he would just abandon me and ignore me like I was nothing. I became so enraged that I did something I probably can never take back. Here we go. The next day, I went to work and talked to my manager and told her how Michael messaged me and tried to make me give him naked pictures of myself, sending me naked pictures of him, and tried to blackmail me, saying if I didn't do what he said, he'll get me fired from my job. The only lie you said was the blackmail. Everything else was the truth. So I wanted him to feel how I felt. My manager told her boss and started an investigation. When her boss asked me questions, I was nervous but also upset. I started to regret what I did and I just wanted to get closure. The investigation ended by Michael not supposed to be contacting him and vice versa. But recently some stuff's been going on. I had a vivid dream about him and talking and apologizing, and I woke up crying. Then when I try to move on, my coworkers bring up his name because he used to work there, but now works at GM at the other store across town. So they gave his ass a promotion? The fuck? The last week I got a call around 1 a.m. that said no caller ID. I answered it, but the other person on the line didn't say anything and just hung up. I have a feeling it was him. It was. Naja, I really want to go and reach out to him, apologize, explain myself, and see what to do. Should I, or should I just let it go out of my mind? I have so many emotions running through my mind and I can't let them go. Thanks for reading this. Love you, Jay. So, Jay, I know you didn't go into detail on whether or not you were intimate with him or not. I can't really decipher what you were saying when you were talking about being a virgin and like, hold on, let me see, blah, blah, blah. Let me see if I could find it in here. Who is texting me? I'm sorry, y'all. Because I'm like, I don't think she did have sex with him. Like, I don't know. Y'all could let me know. I don't know. But I don't remember her saying that she did. I just remember her saying that she was a virgin. I hope that she didn't have sex with him. But, girl, you were manipulated, right? Like, point blank period. You were manipulated. You did nothing wrong. He got exactly what he deserved, and you did not lie. The only thing you lied about was the blackmail part, which makes me upset because just to know that if you wouldn't have put that blackmail part in there, he would still be your boss. And then he still had his job. It's not like he got fired. He got a promotion on the other side of town, girl. Like, please do not contact him. Please leave him alone. I don't know if this is the first boy you've ever dealt with or the first boy that's ever, like, showed you certain feelings because you did say you're a virgin and you are 18 and, you know, maybe you've never been in a serious relationship and stuff like that. And just the fact that you were allowing him to treat you as an option just lets me know that you haven't been around the block before. So please leave him alone. Please leave him alone. He's creepy. No bitch his age wants him. Please leave him alone. And the comment that you made about his eggplant emoji, girl, the only reason why it is that way is because this man is fucking hitting on 40, okay? Like, please leave it be. Like, it's gross. He's gross for sending you shit. It's not it. It's just not it, girl. It's just not. He ain't even get, right, Petra, he didn't get arrested. He didn't get fired, nothing. Like, they were just like, well, we're going to boost you up to general manager and just put you across town. Like, fuck it. Like, nothing ever fucking happened. Girl. Right, like, you did nothing wrong but making up that fucking blackmail part. But now I'm starting to believe that if she wouldn't have done that, bro would have still... Like, she still didn't even get revenge for real. He still won. He still won in the end. Now, look. I'm not going to tell you have to date other 18-year-olds. I'm not going to tell you have to date just 18-year-olds. But if you want to date a little older, bro, pushing on 40 ain't it. If anybody pushing on 40 wants to be with you as a teenager, whether you're legal or not, bro, it's kind of problematic. It's kind of disturbing, and there most likely are usually ulterior motives. Like, right, Deja, that shit didn't even ruin that man's life. Meanwhile, for all we know, you might look back on this experience in 10 years, and this might be very uncomfortable for you. Little shit like that. Let me see. Zane, excuse me, says all he got was a slap on the wrist and a free promotion. Exactly. Maddie says you should quit. I think you might want to quit that company too, depending on your financial situation. If you can, I would leave there, because all that lets me know is like, yeah, from what you told me, it's run by women for the most part, but these bitches ain't loyal, because you just gonna give this man a promotion. What? Jelly says age gaps matters more when you're young. Exactly, because when you get older, age gaps really don't mean shit, bro. They really don't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all adults now. Like, okay, you're 30, you're a 30-year-old sugar baby, and your boyfriend is 60. We don't care. Like, you're both adults. Like, we really don't care, girl. Like, you get what I'm saying? But she'll see when she's older, right, Alexis? She'll see when she's older, and I hope you're doing okay now. I hope that this guy isn't still contacting you. I hope you moved on. And yeah, if anybody has any more advice for her, just let her know in the comments below. 22 and 41, right? Like, well, he's not 41. He was 36. I think she said he was 36, and she's 18. So, I'm going to move on to this next story. This one is called, Why Didn't I See the Signs? I saw the signs, and I opened up my eyes. Oh, shit. I thought I had some, like... I thought I had some goodies in here, but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry. I was about to do something really cool, but I don't even have the props. Anyway, but... yeah, this one is called, Why Didn't I See the Signs? So, let's get into it. So... Hey Naja, before you read my story, I just want to say that you are real as hell, and if it wasn't for your content on your main and podcast channel, with your main podcast channel with Daniel, I would be bored and empty as hell without my daily dose of y'all crazy asses. Well, thank you for supporting both of us. That means a lot to me. Anyways, you can call me by my middle name, Renee, and this story is about how I didn't see the signs of a lesbian friend of mine being in love with me. Girl, been there, done that, sis. Definitely have. Let's run it. So, this all happened in my senior year of high school. I'm 18 years old, by the way. This junior, who we'll call Racy, became friends with my best friend, Kiari. At first, when I see her hanging around me and Kiari, I would usually keep my distance whenever I'm around new faces because I don't open up much. But I guess after a couple weeks of Kiari being cool with this junior and me getting to know her, things were just cool. So now Racy was very open with her sexuality. I knew that she was a lesbian, but I didn't care because that's who you are, right? And I don't have nothing against it. And then 10 times out of 10, just because a girl likes another girl don't mean she want to fuck you, sis. You know? So, it just is what it is. So the problem was, I don't think Racy knew I was and still... Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let me drink my water, because we need to... Hold on. The problem is, I don't think Racy knew I was and still am strictly dickly. So my goofy ass will always tease my close friends, and sometimes I would say these awful pickup lines to them. I know that's childish hell, but I got a kick out of it. So sometimes when I'm bored, I would do this to Racy. Now, when I did this to her, my gullible ass didn't take the hint of her blushing and touching all over my hands that she was coming on to me. See, y'all, look, y'all need to stop doing this shit. Like, especially if you are a teenager or if you're in my age bracket, like you're in your early 20s, mid 20s. Straight girls, stop playing with gay girls, bro. Stop it. Just stop. Because the majority of them, especially in your situation where it's a coming of age, you guys are juniors in high school and shit. There probably isn't a lot of other gay girls at y'all school, and here you are fucking flirting with her and shit. She probably confused. Like, please stop toying with these gay girls, bro. Come on. Like, that's not a joke. Like, picking on, like, and I don't mean like picking on girls, but like picking up girls or like, you know, flirting with women or like anything homosexual. Like, it's not a joke, bro. Like, I don't know why y'all straight people think that shit is so funny. I don't know, but don't fuck around and get fucked, I guess. Like, that's it. Go fuck around and get fucked. But all right, so fast forward to a week later, Racy becomes a bit more clingy. She was always touching me, putting her head on my shoulder, sitting in my lap, and hugging me. Why are you letting her do all this, girl? Just tell her stop. Just be like, girl, I am not gay. Like, you need to stop. Like, this is what happens. This is what happens when we're in a society where we're super PC, but being gay is still the butt of a joke. So we're so PC that we no longer say no homo, but in the same breath, being gay is still a fucking joke to people. So you see now, when you eliminate the no homo aspects, I don't even know what I'm talking about. This is just so crazy to be like, girl, why don't you tell her to stop touching on you, girl? But unfortunately, now she's FaceTiming me unexpectedly throughout the day, and she's buying me things outside of school whenever Kiari, Racy, and I go shopping. Once again, my gullible ass didn't sense nor see the signs that old girl showed until November of 2018. Right. Who said that? Aisha, right. She did a entanglement. So that's when she called me one day and started confessing her feelings to me. As much as I was flattered, I rejected her, telling her that I'm straight and I didn't see her as more than a friend. It sounded like she was okay with it, but after Thanksgiving, when I would text her, she would always leave my messages on read. But girl, tell me why when I brought this up to Kiari and Racy, she said that Racy had liked me when okay, I'm sorry. I'm so glad I'm not a teenage girl anymore. Basically, it was a he said, she said thing. And yeah, Racy already knew, or Kiari already knew that they liked her. So, hell, half of the senior class knew. Apparently, Racy went around school telling people that she liked me and asked for their advice on would I like her back. So I guess to her hope, they hype her up by telling her that I probably would be interested. It pisses me off that I was kept in the dark about this, and if someone would have told me, I would have nipped this in the ass. As of now, me and Racy haven't spoken to each other in like a year. She separated herself from me and Kiari, but the screwed up thing about it is that Kiari blames me for not giving Racy a chance when she knows that I'm fucking straight. We're still friends, I don't know why, and she would occasionally bring up Racy to me. Since then, I changed my ways with how I interact with basically anyone I befriend so they won't get the wrong idea like Racy did. Okay, here's my thing. I do feel like the beginning, the little gay jokes and shit was stupid and like, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie as if in the back of my head I wasn't like, okay, but just by you doing jokes, like that's not really as, what's the word for it? Motivating. You get what I'm saying? Romantically motivating. But now that you're saying the whole fucking school was doing that shit, now it makes sense. And I will say I was in the same position as you with one of my old friends who was a lesbian and she had a crush on me. She was in a whole fucking relationship and had a crush on me and I didn't know. And all of our friends were like constructing this weird thing being like, oh, you know, you and Nadja could go out and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, finally, old girl told me, like, yeah, I got feelings for you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, girl, I don't feel the same way. And then she was like, well, all of our friends put it together. Then my old friends were mad at me because they were like, girl, you were sending her mixed feelings and you were sending her mixed signals. And why do you think we were so pro this? So I do feel like those people were very messy for trying to get involved and like trying to like basically romantic comedy ship you guys together. Like, I don't think it's whatever, bro. Like, I would have just fucking brushed this under the rug. This shit is whatever. This is just one of them little petty ass high school shits that tend to happen, girl. It's pointless. Just miscommunication, talking through the grapevine, and coming of age with sexuality, being a teenager in high school. Like, everything that you just described is just normal as fuck. Like, what do y'all got to say? What do y'all have to say about this in the chat? Right, Aisha says she sat on your lap and everything. That's why I'm like, girl, this is just a lot. TT said they are weird. SMH. SA said it's sexuality, not sexuality. Have some respect and leave it alone. Right. Like, why are y'all fucking, why is the whole school trying to fucking egg this shit on? That'll make no fucking sense. Alexa says no, because straight girls do this all the time. She wanted that girl to like her. I thought, okay, I did have that in my head at first. I did say, because I was like, I'm waiting to see how she's going to act once this girl cuts her off. It doesn't seem to me like she wants to be Racy's friend anymore. When Racy cut her off, it's kind of like she just noticed that her shit was on red and was like, okay, well, I guess this bitch don't fuck with me no more. Usually when straight girls be trying to straggle along gay girls for fucking attention, for confidence boost and attention, they usually don't let go that easily. They're like, no, I didn't say we can't be friends. I just blah, blah, blah. Oh, girl didn't even try to do that. She was like, look, you get what I'm saying? All I will say to old girl is I'm glad that you stopped with the gay jokes, because like I said, fuck around and get fucked, girl. You better stop. Like, y'all straight girls need to stop doing that shit. Consent is very much a thing. Don't get it twisted. These gay girls will talk you out them damn panties. Do not get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't do it. Don't do it. Kwan says, giving us very much freeform ABC family drama, right? Like, Divine says, to be honest, at my school, everyone was very touchy-feely, so I could see how that could happen. Same with my school. Like, everybody always gave hugs in the hallways at my school. Like, that's just how, I don't know, maybe it's an American thing too, but yeah, that's how it was in my high school. Everybody gave hugs, did PDA, like, all that type of shit. A lot of people did do the sitting on the lap thing, especially the little straight girls at lunch. Love doing the little sitting on the lap thing and doing the little back massage thing and the hair braiding. Like how my hair is right now. A white girl would come to school with just straight hair, and then when lunch is over, her hair looking like my shit. Like, that's how they were at my school too. Just very like touchy-feely and shit. But yeah, that's what Carpath was like. Me and my friends would def sit in each other's lap. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I think I'm gonna read one more, and then I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna read one more, so please give them any advice you can in the comments below. I'm about to cough. Don't freak out. I don't have the fucking Rona. Don't freak out. So, let's get into the last tribe tea. And it is called Best Friend Issues. Alright, she just put, how should I feel about this? With like a little sad emoji. Oh. So, Naja, I am having mixed feelings about this situation. Now, my best friend and I have been friends since pre-K. Fuck. So basically, if y'all been friends since pre-K, that means y'all parents were friends, or like, damn. Or y'all have lived in the same area for a long time, went to the same preschool. I don't know, but damn, like, fuck. I know, and that's why I had to say, who said that in the chat? Hold on. Who said that in the chat? Who said that? Oh, yeah, Viva La Sam. She says, I'm in the epicenter. Yeah, that's why I had to let y'all know that I didn't have it, and I had to just cough real quick, because I didn't want anybody to get scared over me and think that I'm sick. Like, I'll let you guys know if I ever get sick. Don't worry about me, okay? But, okay, so she got a childhood friend since pre-K, all right? She says she is my backbone, like, literally my ride or die for show, which is why I have so many emotions about this. So, I was the girl who sis had fucked me over and stole from me. My sister is treating me like shit story. Okay, so basically this person had submitted a story before, but I cannot remember it for the life of me, and their email does not. Their email does look a little familiar to me, but I don't remember the story. But basically, she had a sister who fucked her over and stole all her stuff, and her sister was treating her like shit. And this friend was around while she was experiencing that situation. She said once she had her baby, she became distant. So, her and her homegirl have been friends since pre-K, but now that she has her baby, they've started to become a little bit distant. So, she says, at first it didn't faze me because I understand that people stop messing with others when you become a parent, but it became irritating to me when I would ask her, this sounds a little bit familiar to me, but I think it's just because we've just been having a lot of tribe teas lately where a lot of people's friends just say fuck it when they do have kids and then just like leave. But yeah, so she basically said, she said, when you became, I understand that people stop messing with others when you become a parent, but it became irritating to me when I would ask her to watch my son for maybe 20 minutes if I had to take a test since I was still taking online classes. Then it was like she stopped coming by. I was trying not to feel some type of way. I'm sorry, y'all. This grammar police as fuck. Grammar police. Goddamn, grammar police. Okay, I was trying to not feel some type of way just because we've been friends for so long. I wasn't trying to be that clingy friend. But when I had my baby, I did have postpartum really bad, and she was my only friend since I didn't have a baby daddy around or friends at all. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I couldn't even imagine from the stories that you guys tell me about postpartum, like I couldn't even imagine how you guys must feel going through that like alone. Like, and I know you guys, from what I do see in the tribe teas, like you guys usually do have support, but it's like an internal like y'all feel alone. Like the shit is so sad to me. And it doesn't help that usually the people around y'all don't fucking help in these scenarios, you know? So one day I told you my sis stole my baby diapers, and I told her, but she didn't do anything. So one of my old friends from high school hit me up out of the blue asking how me and my son was doing. I told her about the situation since she knew my family, and she instantly got upset about it and bought my son diapers, wipes, formula, and 2 outfits. That's what's up. That's some shit I would do. I'm not even, that's definitely some shit. I've done fucking bought people, I've done bought subscribers hotel rooms before and shit. Like, that's definitely, there are just certain things that you hear that's so fucked up that you're just like, what the like, you just need, you know, and especially when you have it and you can't help. Now, don't get me wrong, I did have one case where I bought, a subscriber came to me on some shit and they needed some money, and I sent them some money, and then they hit me up like the next day talking about, oh girl, I need some more money. Don't try me on that shit, bro. I compete when shit is real. Do not try me. Not saying anybody in this chat would try me on no money shit, but I'm the same way, bro. I've definitely bought hotels for people. I've definitely bought people kids shit. Like, that's just my personality. So that's really dope that even though that was somebody who you touched base with in from high school, like, that's really dope that she came through for you. Like, that's really fucking nice. So I was hella excited, but since I don't own a phone, we were talking through Instagram. This is where all the BS starts. So she had my password and was logged in my account through her phone. My friend DM'd me and said, I'm outside, and girl, not even 2 minutes passed before she calls me on Insta video snapping on me. The best friend is snapping on her, mind you, not the girl who's about to give her the stuff. So me not taking her serious and laughing at her because, bitch, you should be happy. Why are you snapping? Like, Naja, she was truly upset and even blocked me. Now I called her off my house phone after a couple days because I didn't like the argument and said unblock me. And she told me I really hurt her feelings. How are her feelings hurt? I'm really confused. Why was she so upset that you asked for help from somebody else, and when she told you the situation, you didn't do shit? So your best friend is literally mad because you told somebody else your scenario and that nobody helped you or nothing, and she's about to come and drop you off some shit. Now your best friend is mad. Makes no fucking sense. This don't make sense to me, but hey, I don't know. We're still doing it. I feel like something happened. I really wish I remembered that last story time because I really feel like something else happened. Like, what happened? What happened? So I was confused because I told her the situation, the same situation. You told the best friend the same story. And my other friend just did that from the kindness of her heart. That's why I'm so confused. Like, why are you upset that somebody is being kind to your best friend? Like, something more is happening. So I told her that, like, you're doing too much. And I didn't speak to her until my son's birthday. Now, this shit pissed me off because she hit my mom up asking about my son's size and an invite to his party. At the party, I acted unbothered since it was my baby's party, but afterwards I cut into her. She apologized and unblocked me. What did you cut into her for? If anything, I would have just had to let it go. Like, I would have just been like, I don't know, this is tricky because it's like, she wants to come to your son's birthday and the invite only and all that shit, and like you cut into her about like the whole thing that happened, like, sis, why are you getting angry and all that shit. I wouldn't have been ignoring her per se. I would have just let her know, like, sis, we're not talking to each other until we have this particular conversation. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so at the party I acted unbothered. She apologized and unblocked me. She unblocked and followed me back, but I was low-key over her because when we weren't talking, my depression became worse. Plus, I had baby daddy issues appearing and stress building up with no one to talk to. So I became distant as well, and she became clingy as fuck. Oh, roles reverse. Like, hitting me up constantly, but it annoyed me because why didn't you have the same energy before we started talking back again? Easter comes around, and I asked her to go to a concert. She said no, and I said okay. I went on Facebook, knowing it would start an uproar, but I wanted to see if she changed when we stopped talking. Ooh, excuse me. And I said I wanted new friends. That was a little messy. I would consider that a subtweet or like a sub status. That's just me though. Because damn, you just asked, instead of saying I need new friends, you should have said I need more friends. Because if you just asked everybody to go on a trip with you, but you just got off the phone with your best friend and she said she can't go, and now you're going to go on Facebook talking about I need new friends. Like, girl, you starting shit. You starting shit. Like, at this point, y'all are both starting shit and bored. Like, y'all are best friends for real. So, girl, when I say she snapped so hard on me again, talking about I was never a real friend, if I am begging people to be friends on Facebook. So I said, yo, I just said I want new friends since you are my only one, and if you're busy, how can I try to get out the house to help myself not feel closed in? Girl still telling me I'm not a real friend and I hurt her feelings. She blocked me. At this point, I said, fuck it. I was over it. But as time passed, everyone in my family would ask, like, how is she? And I told them that we weren't talking. They were shocked and thought it was a phase, like did I, but months passed and we didn't talk. Now, one day, I felt I should be the bigger person and hit her up. I hurt my feelings, and I even cried tears of anger when I called her off of my house phone and said, hey, but when she asked who this was, because I know she deleted my number, I said my name and she hung up. A couple hours after that, she called back saying that she was at work. We talked for maybe an hour and a half and left it at that. Until this day, we still don't talk, but I think about her daily. Like, she wasn't just my best friend. She was my son's godmom and like a sister to me. I felt that call was just a cleansing for me to get past her, but I still miss her. Tribe, can I get over this mixed feeling shit I feel for her? Like, if somebody asks if we're friends, I still claim her because she will always be my bestie, but I feel that was fucked up how she did me. I know this was long. Here's my thing. Both of y'all are arguing over petty shit. Like, nothing very serious happened here. This is all very petty. Subtweeting, sub-statuses, I don't want to go to this party. I want to go to this party. Or, like, I'm mad that somebody else is buying you baby diapers and not me. Like, I think this is very just stupid. I don't think this is like anything to fucking throw a whole friendship away over. If anything, I do feel like there are certain friendships that just fizzle out and people just grow apart. I feel like once your friend has a baby, she's gonna be all up in your fucking face. That I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that tea from her. I'm getting the type of tease that she is the type of friend who, once she has a baby of her own, she's gonna be all up in your face. Like, trust me, you're not gonna hear the last of her. She's not done with you. Why don't you guys just be cordial and make it a genuine thing when you hit her up every once in a while? Like, you actually do want to see, because the problem is when you're a clingy friend and you're constantly doing that, is there's no new news to tell you anymore. Like, I have nothing new to tell you. Like, you know everything that's going on. Like y'all were both being petty, y'all were both being messy. I could see how y'all are friends. Y'all are pretty similar. Like, girl, just be her friend. Just give it time. Keep the lines of communication open. She'll come back. It's not like either of you did anything irreversible or super damaging to each other. Like, girl, I just don't see why this got turned into such a thing. Like, this is so, like, I really just don't see how this was turned into a thing. Me personally. But let me read what you guys have to say about this. Randy said this story is all over the place, right? Sibby's so dumb. Tyler, she's an irrational number, an improper fraction. Please. Oh, my God. Low-key says, oh, cleanliness comes from abandonment issues. Trust me, I know. Very true. Right. Chelsea says, you got too much shit on your plate to do all this shit. That's what I'm saying. You got a baby. That's why I'm like, look, you don't got time to be beefing. You don't got time to be trying to coddle a grown adult either. Like, just keep the line of communication open. Y'all beefed over something stupid. You'll get over it. Like, you will get over it. Let me see. Let's see. Elisa says, I feel like they were petty towards each other, and it's like, does she really want to deal with this forever? That's what I'm saying. I really feel like once your homegirl has a baby, bro, y'all are gonna be good. And it sucks that, I don't know. I feel like you even said that's when she started acting weird, was when you had your baby. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. It really does. It'd be the pettiest stuff that ruins friendships and relationships, right? It's a mess. It'd be the pettiest fucking shit. And the majority of the time, people can't even tell you exactly why. Like, that's the real kicker. That's the real tea. Like, it's a mess. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is almost, 2 hours? An hour and 40 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I was trying to do, like, a 2-hour tribe tea thing, but I got on here, like, a little bit late. So, I don't know. But yeah, y'all, if any of you guys are bored, I have a story time up on my vlog channel, and it's basically about how my social life has changed since I started doing YouTube. I'm spilling a little bit of tea about my personal and my social life. So if any of you guys are bored and you miss me being raw and vulnerable, go on my vlog channel. There is going to be a story time video there. You might not get an upload from me tomorrow. I'm gonna be so fucking honest with y'all, because this tribe tea, I haven't even started editing, girl. I have not even started editing. So there's a big chance y'all are probably not going to get a video from me tomorrow. But if you need another video, I do have a story time on my vlog channel. Before I leave, I just want to read Unique's donation. Thank you for the $5 donation. Hey, Naja, I love your channel. I'm new to the tribe, and I just wanted you to know that I am here and you are freaking awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining the tribe. All new members are welcome. We will take care of you, sis. Thank you for making it to the chat, because a lot of tribe members don't make it to the chat. So to be a new tribe member and you made it to the chat, you in here, girl. You are in here. So yeah, the vlog channel is just called Voodoo Vlogs. You could look it up in the search bar. I also have my vlog channel on my main page. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys to everybody that submitted a story. Thank you to everybody in the chat also. Make sure you give everybody advice in the comments below so they could all see it, just in case they were not here for the, the live stream and stuff. And yeah, make sure you guys email me your tribe teas in the email in the description below. We are all welcome. The slots are open. And I will see you guys next time. Have an awesome Wednesday. Peace.